Hello, and welcome to this quick demo on how to set up blended learning sessions with Innform LMS. Blended learning is an approach to employee training that combines your online training materials such as courses, quizzes, and surveys with webinars and traditional place-based classroom methods. Let's get started. To create a blended learning session, log into your Innform admin area and navigate to the Automate section. Click on the Blended Learning tab. Here you'll find a list of your existing blended learning sessions. In the first column, we have the blended learning session title. Click the small arrow next to the title for a quick view at the components of the session. Next up, we have the session's version, the number of parts that make up the session, and the number of learners assigned to this blended learning session. And here in the last column, we have the name of the creator of this session. Here on the right side of the screen, you can assign the blended learning session to your learners, or if it is already assigned to someone, you can track its progress. To edit, preview, or delete a session, click on the three dots to reveal more options. Now, let's look at how to create a new blended learning session. To create a new blended learning session, click New Blended Learning from the top right of your screen. Give it a title and click Continue. Start by adding the e-learning items that will make up this session. These items include courses, manuals, quizzes, and surveys. In blended learning, training items will need to include a start and end time and date. This means learners will be required to finish these training items by a set point in time. Let's go ahead and add a course and a manual with time and date constraints. You will also need to choose the time zone in which the training will take place. Great. Now let's create a new training call. To add a new call to your blended learning session, click on the Add Call button. Give your call a title, description, a start date and time, and end date and time, and specify the time zone. Next, add a call link which your learners will use to join the call. You can also connect your Zoom or Microsoft accounts to make this easier to set up. Now add the categories for this training item, a cover image, and finally any preparation details. This information helps your learners come better prepared for your call. Suggest reading materials or other courses and manuals. Here you can also upload prep documents, such as PowerPoint presentations or PDF. Perfect. Next up, we'll create a new on-site training event in which learners will meet physically for a traditional classroom-based training session. To add a new training event, click the Add On-Site Training button. Give it a title, description, date, and time information, and choose the time zone. Next up, specify the property name. This will be the physical place in which the training will take place. The address for the event will be generated. As always, we'll add a category and a cover image. Finally, add the preparation information and upload any prep documents. Once you're done, click Continue. Now let's take a look at the blended learning session settings on the right-hand side of the screen. Here you can edit the title, add a description, change the training time zone, specify categories, add a trainer to help you manage this learning path, and upload a cover image. Once all of this is done, you're ready to assign this session to your learners. Click the Assign People button from the top right of the screen. Select your learners. And click Assign. When an assignment is made, you will be redirected to the Track section. Here you can monitor progress for all the items in your blended learning session and other assignments made by you. And if you have the access rights, you can monitor assignments made by other admins and trainers too. Once assigned, your learners will receive an email and a notification on their learning area, informing them of their new blended learning session. Let's look at how a blended learning session looks to a learner. This is your learner's learning area. And here is their training feed. The first item on the feed is our newly assigned blended learning session. Click on View Blended Learning. From here, your learners can join calls, learn about upcoming on-site training events, and view courses, manuals, surveys, or assessments. All this within your chosen deadlines. Your learner will need to complete the training items based on their allocated date and time windows. Every time an item is completed, you can view the learner's result from the track section. And that's it. Go ahead and set up your own blended learning session. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions about this feature or any other automation features. Thank you.